Hi guys, today we'll look into a scenario where America and Iran go to war. For some unknown reason, America declares war on Iran, for some unknown reason. Iraq and Syria join on the side of Iran, along with Saudi Arabia, where American forces are starting to land in, Israel, and Kuwait. Iran quickly starts a push into Kuwait, taking Kuwait, and then they start pushing into Saudi Arabia with success. They push into parts of northern Israel, but Israel resists pretty well. And with the forces America is still mobilizing and on its way. They meet up with Qatar. Qatar joins the war. They push down to the UAE, taking all of the Persian Gulf from Saudi Arabia. While American troops are still ranging, Turkey is still invading Syria on its own team. The purple team, I'm going to call it. And they start to push down into Syria. Palestine joins the war on the side of Iran. But Israel quickly pushes in. This is around the point where loads of American troops start landing in Saudi Arabia. The first operation is pushing them up the Persian Gulf, which they take this little bit of land, and then they push down. And then eventually, they're around here. And then they push into Qatar. Iran and Iraq continue their offensive south. More countries get involved at this point. With France, Britain, and Canada all joining the war against Iran. And this is where Iran is nervous about what could go on now because, well, more countries are getting involved against them. They don't really have many allies. Iran doesn't. Iran is pretty isolationist. There's Russia, but Russia's distracted. Afghanistan probably could get involved. Afghanistan joins the war on the blue team. Oman and the UAE join the war on the side of Saudi Arabia. Yemen joins the war against which Saudi Arabia quickly pushes into Yemen. Take this island and push this way. And they continue this way till Yemen falls. But this has allowed Iran to push the Israeli army back and Saudi Arabian armed forces, which they pushed down to success. Turkey continues its push. Azerbaijan joins Turkey. This is around the point where Iranian troops on the way they say to Iraq attack Turkey. Turkey joins the red team and declares war on the side of America. Which allows Iran to make a major offensive into Turkey and Azerbaijan. Which they successfully succeed in. Armenia joins the war on the blue team. Well, mostly because Armenia be Armenia. Because Armenia and Azerbaijan do not have good relations. And Armenia probably still hasn't forgave Turkey. But in this area. With this allows Israel to push them back into Jordan. Liberating lands. Lebanon joins the war on the side of Iran after an accidental attack. They start liberating much lands from Jordan in the northeast. Saudi Arabian troops are now back to the front lines. And they start pushing back. They push up to here. And they're able to make the nations here fold. Well, no nations, they just push. They secure the Red Sea. Turkey starts to get pushed even further. Iran is not a weak nation, neither is Turkey, but Turkey wasn't prepared for an invasion from this front. They get pushed back in Syria when they move loads of troops. They get pushed back in these lands. Which looks bad, but it benefits them. Because they can do this. And they push them back. Azerbaijan starts pushing them back. Which goes to success. Turkish offensives go well. Really well. Israel, Saudi Arabia, with the help of France, Britain, Canada, and the US, push them back. In Syria, they managed to push them up even into Kuwait. They quickly liberate Kuwait. Azerbaijan starts a push into Iran along with Turkish troops. Turkey starts pushing down into Syria. This is about when America makes a landing, with Canadian and British troops making landings, and French troops. A bunch of the American troops land here and here. Saudi Arabian, Canadian, and British land here. French land here. And the mission is to secure the coast. Within a short period of time, they have these lands. They push up here. And up here. They push up nearing the oil-rich region of Iran. Iran, to defend this, pulls lots of troops out of the Saudi Arabian and Syrian and Turkish fronts, allowing them to be pushed back. Well, Iran quickly pushes down to about here, securing their oil-rich region. But the problem is that they lost a lot of land. Syria capitulates. And with the capitulation with Syria, well, Iraq isn't in a good spot. Iraq agrees to surrender if they don't lose much land, which the Allies accept only Iraq losing a bit of land. Iraq switches sides. Iran pushes them back significantly. But it's to no avail as, well, American troops start pushing up. It's at this point Afghanistan's new government says, no, we had enough of this war, and they leave. Turkey starts a push there. The American offensives do really well, meeting up with Afghanistan's land. And with so much pushback, eventually they have to withdraw from Iraq and a lot of northern lands. Their oil-rich region starts to get threatened on many fronts, with many spearheads headed towards it. It's the troops pushing away from the mountains, with many different ethnicities within. Iran, it makes this to messiness. Well, people are fed up with this. A group of people who want freedoms and stuff, let's say. I don't know if one exists or not. That's against the Iranian government, rises up in the north. push up till the capital has started to get better. And they push down to here, up here, and here. Speeding it up a while. The revolutionaries in Iran start a quick push in. They quickly capture the city of Tehran after a bloody battle. Of Iran, very demoralized, many troops are just surrendering. Desertions in Iran at this point is really high. The Republic of Iran, which is wanting political change, is doing really well. At this point, Iran surrenders. The Republic of Iran shall take power in Iran. Oil-rich regions ceased to Iraq, which had a coup, which led to the downfall of the current regime, which is kind of pro-Iran. The north, these lands get ceded to Turkey from Iran. These lands get ceded to Azerbaijan from Iran. These lands get occupied by American soldiers. These lands become part of Saudi Arabia. This is an occupation zone by the Americans. This is annexed by Saudi Arabia. This is annexed by Iraq. Kuwait gets land from Iraq. Saudi Arabia gets land from Iraq. Jordan gets land from Iraq. Turkey gets land from Iraq and northern lands from Syria. These lands go to Israel. These lands go to Jordan. The Treaty of Beirut is signed. With the Republic of Mesopotamia being created again. With the crazy amounts of lands Jordan annexes, Jordan gets really strong. These lands are given to Iraq, and together they all form the Republic of Mesopotamia. The Republic of Mesopotamia Saudi Arabia annexes northern areas of Yemen. These eastern lands of Yemen are annexed by them. Iran shall pay $100 million in reparations to the United States of America for damages done. The Republic of Iran shall be pro-American. Iran will pay $100 billion US for damages done during the conflict. And there's loads of damages done. Iran has completely destroyed itself with the bombings of Iran, has completely destroyed Iran. Turkey annexes lands from Armenia, along with Azerbaijan, which hooks up its exclave with the rest of itself. Armenia shall lose some northern lands to Azerbaijan. America shall occupy these lands in Iran till 2050. At the end of this war, it's 2027. And all the countries are now officially not at war. Since Canada has so many small islands, before ending this video, I would like to say thank you for watching this video. I hope you enjoyed the video. Thanks for taking the time to watch the video. I hope you have a wonderful day. And Wild Mapper out. Bye.